Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Happy New Year. It is 2021. It's actually almost the end of January. If you are new here, my name is Alyssa. I make lifestyle and motherhood videos and a lot of chatty videos like this one. And if you're not new here, thanks for coming back. I'm sorry that I'm so inconsistent these days, but I am here to do a 2021 life update for you all because we have a lot to talk about today. So grab a cup of tea or whatever you like to drink and let's chat. Anyways, I am so happy it's 2021, as I'm sure all of you are. It is finally a new year and we're almost 1 month in, as I said, and so much has happened in my life. And so some good things, some not so good things. So we're gonna start with the very beginning of the year. So right at the beginning of the year, I found out that a very dear friend of mine passed away, and I've actually talked about her a lot on this channel. If you guys have been following me for quite some time, then you know that Richard and I, my husband, and I went to England. We went in 2015, kind of like for our 1 year anniversary / honeymoon sort of thing. So we went to England and I met this really dear friend named Angie. And I have talked about her in a few videos because she was just so sweet and kind and was just a dear soul that I connected with immediately, and we spent almost the whole week with her. And she gave me a couple of really awesome keepsake Christmas decorations that I have shown in a lot of my videos over the years. And so anyway, right at the beginning of the year, as I was planning on doing a New Year video for you then, I found out that she passed away sort of unexpectedly. And it rocked my world. I was very sad, and yeah, it was a hard week or so for me just trying to process that. And then a couple days after I found that out, my husband and I and my 2-year-old, because if you didn't know, I'm a mama. I'm also blind if you didn't know that, but if you're watching this video, I'm sure you knew that because I'm sure all of you are watching because you know us. So anyways, our family went on a trip to California to see our family, our extended family, because as you know, we live in Montana and our family does not. So a couple days after I found out my friend passed away, that's when we went. So I didn't have much time to process and grieve, and so that was kind of crazy. And the main reason we went to visit the extended family of ours is because in December, Richard's dad was diagnosed with congestive heart failure. And as you might know, that's not the greatest diagnosis. So we went to spend some time with him, and he's doing okay right now, praise the Lord. His numbers, the doctor said his numbers are stable, and so right now he's good, and we're very thankful for that. But we wanted to get some time in with him. He was in the hospital in December, and his heart was not in very good condition at that time, and so we just weren't sure. So we booked tickets as soon as we could, and we went. And so this year has not started off super great, but at the same time it has, because we made so many lasting memories on that trip. And so that also explains my absence from filming because we were gone for almost 2 weeks there. And then right when we got back, I decided it was a clever idea to wean my toddler. So my 2-year-old, I proudly breastfed her up until just a couple of weeks ago. And now we're almost all the way weaned. I say almost because she still nurses every now and then. It's kind of a process to wean a toddler. It's a lot of work, and you can't just, at least I can't just do it cold turkey. Some people do. But if you're a mama and you know anything about breastfeeding and weaning, it's different for everyone. And for me, it's basically been a very slow process. And so we were able to 90% wean, I'd say maybe even 95% wean. We are almost done. Sorry guys, Gabby is chewing a bone, my dog, if you can hear that. And so anyways, she's almost weaned, and that's a huge deal because she's very attached to nursing. And I actually do think we're done. We had a nursing session, as I call it, a few days back, but it had been a while, and I just sort of feel like we're done. So we'll see what happens. But that's a huge thing that's happened, and it's a lot on me hormonally, because weaning is just a huge change for hormones and for the physical body and emotionally. And so I've had to deal with all of the emotions that come with that, and just happy but sad, very sad for this chapter to end, but happy to get my body back and get Bella some separation in some ways. And so it's been good. She's grown up, but it's also very sad to see that happen. So that happened, and then there's a lot to talk about. I told you guys. Over the last couple of days, we decided to take another little leap with our sweet 2-year-old Annabella, and we have decided to potty train her. And this is day 2. This was day 2 because it's actually evening when I'm filming this, and I apologize for the mama hoodie that I'm wearing. I'm dressed like a mama today for sure. And because I'm potty training, hopefully if you're a mama, and even if you're not, you'll understand that I was not into dressing up or anything today because, you know, honestly, potty training is a stressful time. But you know what, you guys? Today was only day 2, and our sweet little girl, our smart little 2-year-old, has already peed in the potty 3 times yesterday, 3 times today, and she even did number 2 as well today, twice. So she is doing so well, and we are so proud of her. We know that it takes time, and I'm sure that she'll still have accidents and everything, but she's just done so well. And so that's what we've been doing the last few days, last couple days, and so I am a very tired mama. But I wanted to get this video out for you because I just feel like I owe it to you, my wonderful subscribers, to let you in on what's been happening in my life. And I appreciate those of you who stick around even through my inconsistencies, and now you might have a better idea of why. So those are some things that have been going on so far in 2021. I do have one more thing to share with you, and this is probably the hardest thing that I've shared of all these things, even though some of these things were very heavy. So basically, this is something that I wasn't going to share, and I still don't know if I should share, but at the same time, I just sort of feel a peace from God that it's time to share it with you guys, just because, like I said, you guys are such wonderful subscribers, and you've been such good friends to me here in this community, and I just feel like it's time to let you in on something that has been going on, not just in 2021, but this whole year, including all of 2020. And so I'm sure we all can relate. 2020 was a very difficult year for so many. And the reason that it was a difficult year for us, I'm about to share with you. And it wasn't just COVID, although that had its difficulties, of course. But the most difficult part of 2020 and now 2021 is that my husband and I, so we have one 2-year-old, as I mentioned. She's almost 2.5 now. And we do not want to stop at just one kid. We want to grow our family. We've always wanted more than one child. We're so blessed and grateful to have the beautiful daughter we have, but we would like another baby. And we've been trying to conceive baby number 2 now for over a year. We started around Christmas of 2019 is when we started trying for baby number 2. We were ready at that point, and I never anticipated that it would take this long to get pregnant. And I share this with you because I just want you to know that it's been such a challenging and growing year for me. Lots of growth, lots of tears, lots of joys as well, though, because God uses our trials and He brings good out of them. But trying to conceive for any length of time is very hard, and I understand, though, that to a lot of people, a year is nothing. And I want to say that my heart goes out to those of you who have been trying for a baby or trying to get pregnant for more than that, because I know so many people that have been trying for so much longer. And like I said, my heart goes out to you. My prayers are with you. I'm praying that the Lord will open your womb, and I'm sorry for all of the struggle, but I know that for each person it's different, and a year for us feels like a long time, especially because would be our second baby, and it's not super normal for it to take this long for a second pregnancy. Actually, it would technically be my 3rd, because if you've been following us, you know that we miscarried our first baby before Annabella. So anyway, secondary infertility, which is what this is called, is very uncommon. It happens, but it's not super common for it to take a year to get pregnant or more. And so it is recommended from the research that I've done that I need to see a fertility specialist at this point, because it's been over a year and no success. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to set up an appointment with a fertility doctor that I have found here where I live, and we'll just see what happens. I would just appreciate your prayers if you guys wouldn't mind. That would be amazing, just because I just want to stay strong through this. I want to trust the Lord. I know He has perfect timing in mind for us, and I know that if it's His will for us to have another sweet little one, that we will. It's just that I'm going to be straight up with you guys that trusting him sometimes is hard, and trusting in his timing over my timing is hard. And waiting is hard, and trying to conceive is hard. It's a hard journey. And if you've been there, I relate with you, and I grieve with you, because I know that there is grief involved. You know, when you go through this, it's like, you know, other people get pregnant and you just feel like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I get pregnant? And there's all these questions that come up in your mind. And so I just wanted to share this with you, just because it's kind of going to affect my channel going forward. I'm still going to be uploading. And as I always say, my goal is always once a week, although we all know that doesn't happen. But we are really going to be, I'm going to be working on that happening more often. Especially now that we're home, we don't have any plans to go anywhere. Hopefully nothing major will happen again in our lives. And so potty training is hopefully almost over. So all of the obstacles that were in my way are getting better. But basically how it's gonna look is I want to take you guys on this journey with me, because we've been on this journey, like I said, for over a year of trying to conceive. And I just feel like it would be awesome to let you guys in on this. And if this sort of content, trying to conceive stuff, doesn't interest you, that's okay. I don't expect you to stick around for this stuff, and I promise that all my content is not going to be related to that, but there are going to be videos and updates, and I'm going to be bringing you guys along on my trying to conceive journey, and just what that looks like, because a lot of you might have questions like, what does that look like as a blind woman? What does that look like in general? And I just want you guys to be in on this. And especially because I know that a lot of my good friends here will be praying for us, which we appreciate in advance. And so I want you guys to know just what's going on. I want you guys to be in the loop. And so that's why I chose to share it with you. I also would love for my story, however the Lord wants my story to be on this journey, I want I want him to use it for his glory. And so that's another reason why I want to share this with you. And so if you're struggling with trying to conceive, I see you. I'm praying for you. If you have struggled, my heart goes out to you, and you know, I know how hard that can be. So anyways, all that to say, you guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up here, but I just wanted you guys to know what we've been struggling with this past year. It's not been easy at all. But I have hope and faith that, like I said, the Lord knows what he's doing, and it's gonna be okay. But we are gonna go get checked and just make sure that I'm okay, because I have had history of miscarriage and other hormone issues. And so we're just gonna make sure that I'm okay, and, you know, make sure that I can still get pregnant. And I know that, you know, the Lord can help me get pregnant no matter what's going on, but we just wanna know if there's anything we can do. So we are excited, or I'm excited. I'm sure Richard and Annabella are too, but we're excited to take you along on this journey with us. Thank you for those of you who've been a support to us all these years. I can't believe we've been on YouTube for like 5 years now. It's just crazy. Almost 5 years. I don't think it's quite, but it's so close. And like I've said the last couple of videos, I can see how close we are to 1,000 subscribers, and it's so awesome. You guys are amazing, and we're so thankful for you. So I just thought I would throw this big life update at you. I know that was a lot of information, and I'm sorry it was long, but now you kind of know what's been going on, and just, you know, that I've been struggling a little bit, but that's okay, because we all have our struggles. And I also just want to be completely honest with you guys as much as I can, because I love to do that. I mean, I always want to be real with you. So anyways, I love you all. Thanks for your support again, and for watching. If you like my videos, or if you don't know if you like them yet, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button and find out if you do like them, because I do post vlogs from time to time. You'll get to see my sweet little 2-year-old. Like I said, you'll get to see a little of my trying to conceive journey, and we'll take you on that. And then I am blind, as I mentioned, and so I do some videos that teach you guys about how I do things as a blind wife and a blind mama and just a blind woman in general. So I have a lot of different content over here that I like to do. And so yeah, if you're into that stuff, go ahead and subscribe. If you liked this lengthy life update, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And I look forward to staying in better touch with you all. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.